Hello, so in this video I will show you how to work with the app blocks for themes like theme app extensions and theme embedded extensions, whatever they are called. Don't worry, I won't read the docs for you, you already did. So this is more of a example of how things work. So this is I just made this app and I created this extension here, and here I have this loader. I created this like just to not to make the video long, respect for your time. So here is how the loader works. We just get theme the theme ID, and we get the div link. And the div link, like if you read the docs, you already know like we need the div links to give it to the user so they can activate the theme app extensions by themselves. So it's pretty simple. What we need here, we need the API key for your app. You will find it on your Shopify app toml. This one, just copy it from here and just paste it here. The handle, this one is the one you have on your, if you go on your extensions, go on blocks, you will find one. You will no, you will find the file here. So the handle would be the name of the file without the liquid thing. For example, here let's change it. Let's name it something like sample. And now on our div link, let's say sample here as well, and we have here our on the div link we will have the store name, and we will have the theme ID. Maybe sometimes like main works depending on the API version, but for me I just like query the main theme ID and put it here, and you just select the template of your extension. Do you want it to appear on products or collections or pages or whatever you want to do? And here we have the app block idea we have here, and that's it. We have the handle and the target. Like you can read this in the docs, it's not a big deal. So for example here, let's make a UI thing. I created this cart one here to give it the div link. And so the way it works, this is like a simple thing. You just give it a div link, and you click a button, opens a new tab and refreshes after like 5 seconds to check for it. I will show you how to check for it after. So if we go here, this is our like UI thing. Enable app on theme. You just click enable, and it will take us there. And here we have it here. It said, let's remove this old one. Okay, and we'll click save. That's it. And now we do have it on. The user did activate the theme app extension, but the problem is, how do we check for that? How do we know the user did that? And the way you do it is pretty simple. You just go here and query the user theme files, and check on the files. You will find the UUID of your theme app extension, and check if it exists. Like you will query the files, and if it exists on his theme, you show it's activated. If it's not, it's not activated. It's pretty simple. Here we will query just the main theme ID. Here is the ID. If I go here, I will paste the thing, and here is the thing. So I have this query already figured out. So the thing is, dependent on the file name that you wanna look up. It's like here we put on the div link. What do we put? Div link. We have the template as products. So if you had the template as products, you don't check for config, and this is like for theme app extensions. What we wanna check is something like, let me check, hard check. The file name is like templates and products JSON, and if you had collections, it would be something like templates collections JSON, something like that. You can just like read the docs and verify that. and now we will query the file, and the file is like a whole bunch of things. And what will you will do automatically after this, you will query this file and check for your theme app extension. How do you check for that? You need to theme app extension UUID. It's like a identifier. The way you do that is like Shopify app env and click pool. So we don't, I think we don't have it here. Okay. Okay, sorry, someone is calling. Okay, so I forget. I lost my chain of thoughts. So what we wanted to check here? Yes, we wanted to check for the. Yeah, we want to check for the UUID. If you go on the ANV, you maybe you will find it here, maybe you won't find it here, like depends, or maybe you'll find it here. Yeah, the UUID is this one. Sometimes it appears, sometimes it doesn't. But you know what's the best thing I do? This is like not docs, this is not recommended. It's just you go on this file and you just query it and look for your app name, and you will find UUID on there. So for example, here you will search for blogs. Here we have blogs, and here we have the Shopify. You can see here we have the theme extension tutorial. You can see it, and this is the UUID here. And if we compare it here, you will find it, it's the same one. Oh, let me actually copy it. No, it's not the same one. You see? So this is not always reliable to like rely on this. So now if this exists, it means that the theme app extension is activated. How do we check for that? I already like made some files. Let's go on here and search for I think it's called check. Let me no, I think it's hard check, and I will pass the admin and the theme ID. Let me check. Yeah, I will pass the ID theme, and then go on here. Theme has extension. Will return theme has extension. Sorry guys for this. So here I will have it here. Theme has extensions. The way it works is just like here. I double queried the ID, which is not a performance. It doesn't matter now. We're just making an example. So here we will put the block type. The block type is the same thing that happens here. You see this one here. Like we will have here is the type, and here is how the thing is. We will have the same thing here. So we will just like copy this, and let's name it something like test until we make sure it's similar. No. And okay, it's this one. Now let's rename it block type. Let's comment this one, and now this thing will just check for us if this exists or no. And here we will return it, and okay, and here use it on the loader, and let's do if the theme has extensions, show the card. Okay, if the theme has extensions, show this card that we have from before. If not, what is it? Okay. Okay, sorry guys. So here what we will do is like check the card, check if the theme has the extension. If it has, we will show the card that we showed before or the banner, and if not, we'll show the no. If the theme doesn't exist, we will show the card. If the theme exists, we'll show the extension already exists. Okay, so it's pretty simple. Okay. So here we will go on our app. I will open source this, like put it on a GitHub repo or something, and you can check all those files for yourself. Maybe it's not written well, you know, I just made this then for the example, but you can customize it however you want. So we got an error here for what? Just refresh, the error will go away. Magic. Okay, so we have an error at the ID provided invalid value. Check extensions. Okay, let's get here the ID and pass the theme ID as the ID. Okay, this is just my thing, you don't have to worry about this, it's just my code. And now we have that the theme is already enabled on the store, but let's check how like accurate is this. Let's remove it now. Let's refresh first, and we will disable it, and we will check again. And now if we refresh, we should be able to see the card there, that we need to enable it. And you see, and now we will see that we don't have it, and if we enable it, my internet is a little bit slow. Okay, so it's here. We'll just click save, and if we return back to our app, we need, okay, click save. We need not to see this card. This card should not exist now. It should tell us that the theme app extension is enabled. And you see the theme app extension is indeed enabled. So these hard check functions that I made, they're not like the best code, they're not the most clean code, but you can just read this and like make it your version out of it, or just like look up this and you know what to do. So here, if you have another file or something, or you put it on a different templates, you can just like make collections here, or if you had it on a theme app extensions, put the configs here and here. Like you just read the docs, and what I did is like I provided you like an actual example of like on top of the docs. So because myself sometimes I need to watch things like this, so I made them to the world. Thank you so much for watching, and yeah.